Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's the end of week 13 of my challenge and I've sold bugger all. Yep, 2 sales this week. I'll get into the stats. 2 sales this week, a total of $115.42. Fees $16.06, leaving $99.36 before postage and tax. And those 2 sales were exactly the same book to 2 different sellers. It was this Flow paper book for travel lovers. I've got one still listed. I don't understand why eBay, like when you have a multi-quantity listing, why it doesn't show in your sold items when you go to your eBay page and see your sold listings. Anyway, so I've just grabbed a screenshot of the last one that's currently listed. So as you can see, yep, I've got it listed for $69.95 including post. I did send out offers on these. I think one I sold at 15% off and one I sold at 20% off. So yeah, I didn't get the full $69.95 for those 2 items. So yeah, it's been a disappointing week. I have spent the week doing heaps of listings. I did a screen recording of my listing, so hopefully I can overlay it in this video. But you can see what I've been listing. A lot of magazine bundles to try to clear out some stuff. So I mean, I didn't even count how many listings I've done, but I've spent the week doing that. I have promoted some of my listings, admittedly only at 2%, because I think I said in last week's video, or one of the other videos, that I hate giving eBay more money in fees, but maybe that's working against me. I don't know. Maybe I do need to list at the suggested rate that eBay says. What else? Anytime someone's watched, I've got listings eligible to send offers, I'm sending out offers, and I'm doing predominantly, I've done 20% this week. There was one I did this morning, which I only did 15% because it's a very low value book that I've got listed. Low price plus the postage. But yeah, I've been sending out offers all week for anything that's been watched. But yeah, still no takers. I don't know whether it's, the cost of living at the moment. People aren't just spending willy-nilly. They're taking more time to think about things, which is good. Like people should be doing that. And I'm trying to do that with, my mindless spending. Or I've just got crap things in my eBay store that no one wants. That could be the other thing. Yeah, I'm just, not good at reselling and, picking out what sells. Who knows? So, yeah, that's been my eBay week in a nutshell. Looking at other things this week, I entered only, can't remember, 35 competitions this week, and I had 2 wins. One was a children's book. I think that was through a good reading competition. I can't remember. I looked up the value on Big W's website and it's only valued at $10. The other one was this Monster Energy competition. I entered it in the hope of winning the trip for 2 to the AFL Grand Final in September. I don't watch that much footy anymore, but it would still be a really great experience to be able to go to the MCG and watch an AFL Grand Final. Didn't win that one, but I did win a runner-up prize, which was a Monster Energy branded Sharon leather football, which apparently is valued at $220. I found that a bit surprising, but I did go onto the Sharon website and look at some of the footies they have for sale, and yeah, some of their footballs are over $200, which really surprised me. That'll go on eBay or Facebook Marketplace because my boys are into soccer, not AFL. So, and we already have a couple. They do have a couple footies, but we don't need another one. So, in terms of where I'm sitting at with my challenge, I have cracked $1,000. I did get the $500 e-gift card from the SunSense competition that I mentioned last week. So, and as per my rules, I'm using those gift cards to buy my groceries, and I'm going to transfer from my grocery budget into my savings challenge. So I budget $375 a week on groceries. Now, some people may think that that's absolutely insane, and maybe it is a lot of money. I don't know how people cannot spend a heap of money on food. Like, if you're a family of 4, I see, posts where people go, oh, I only spend $200 a week to feed my family of 4, and one of my kids is in nappies. And I was like, oh, how do you do it? How do people do it? I don't want to live on pasta and rice my whole life. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So my budget for the food is $375 a week. So I've transferred this week's budget into my mission tuition fund. So $375 went in. And so my total now is $1,374.23. That's 9.8% of my goal. So yeah, I should be still around that 25% mark at this stage, which I'm not. So I haven't even done any Perkle surveys, because again, my job hunting and things that have been going on, it's been really busy at the moment with lots of interviews and things teed up, and I've had to concentrate and focus on that side of things. So I haven't really done the comping or the Perkle surveys. I did sign up for another survey group, which I think it's Pure Profile, but I haven't even got into doing those. So nothing there. Still chasing up one of my $50 prize wins, and still chasing up the $100 from the focus group I did, which is a bit disappointing that I've had to send a couple of emails to chase that up. Yeah, so that's how my challenge is going. I was a quarter of the way through. I'd like to have been a little bit more in front, but it's the way the cookie crumbles. I just wish I could, get those eBay sales going a bit better, particularly while I'm still on that band 5 postage discount, which will end, I think, for me in about another 2 weeks. So I haven't taken any photos this week. I don't think I've got much more to list. I do start a temp assignment on Tuesday, so I won't be home during the week to be able to do any more listings. So what's up there now that's all that will be going up until maybe Saturday, when I can take some more photos. So that's it, this week's summary. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.